G2 and OT affair clutches as discussed by the desk, but will
yes.
they be able to push Liquid as well?
I'm excited for Lynn Vision. The few rounds I saw yesterday, they look like they've got great mechanical skill, good team play, nice synergy, and they can go toe-to-toe with the very best, it seems. Taking G2 to overtime on Anubis is no easy feat, and we'll see how they stack up against Liquid, who, to be fair, are still the favourites going into this one, but I expect it to be a tight-knit affair. As we get into the pistol round here, Liquid, the start on the CT side, is the pick of Lynn Vision, and we'll see what they bring to the table. Once again, they'll be bringing out 5 sets of Kevlar, Alex. Full deathmatch mode, no utility. Just going to be running up, getting it done. And full send towards middle, it seems. A run boost to kick things off, and it's OC to receive.
OC with 3 on the Julie leads, and now just Saka with a nice pair of frags, but so much more on his plate now. He's going to get overwhelmed, overrun. It's Windwaker.
Windwalker.
Rain. I am a Windwalker, but Rainwaker, who closes that one down. Team Liquid get off to this good start.
We should try that pistol round. 5 sets of Kevlar, rush mid with a run boost. Like,
not that result.
Didn't necessarily work out, but I didn't know that was an option.
No, okay.
I've never called that.
Fair enough. And I mean, it probably wouldn't have gone so swimmingly if there wasn't for 30 bullets of death being spammed out by OC. Look at that. He gets through, what, 25 of them? Just spamming away. Gets 3 kills. Nice work from him.
Well, it's a hell of a start for Liquid. Can they keep it up, though? The elusive second round 4 spy. Difficult to push back on the CT side. They've got the Tech 9s, and they'll have a lot of pacing behind them. It looks like to be a set piece towards A. A little bit of presence shown towards middle and dark. I think Zach is going to be sending a flash towards dark before they execute. Heaven smoke coming through. Same story for Connector as well. They'll probably Molotov the bricks, and it's Rainwaker to receive. 3 players towards A main. Here comes the pop, and he is out of position. Unfortunately, it doesn't take any damage there, but they're the Molotovs to lock him in. The bomb's at least planted here, Alex. Yeah,
this is working out wonderfully. Really considered approach from Lynn Vision. Only the one from Rainwaker. Zaka very low. Should be fine for this retake, and YEKINDAR already plucking one away from the pack with the MP9. They want to try and fight him here, and he welcomes them with open arms and a loaded SMG. Just Westmelon. 3 to 5.
Hell of a name.
It is, isn't it?
Westmelon.
Do you think Northmelon was taken?
If you're in Twitch chat and you know the etymology of the name Westmelon, let us know. This is your Pro League. We are keeping an eye now. And it's the first game of the day. I'm keeping my eyes on the chat, so let us know. But still, that is going to be Team Liquid with a pretty convincing victory, all things considered. A nice attempt there from Lynn Vision, got the bomb down. That will do. Didn't find much else, but it will be 2-0 as we get to that third round. Another partial buy, you would imagine, as Lynn Vision will purchase more of the same. Tech 9s, maybe a Deagle or 2 as Team Liquid get comfy here on their opponent's pick. Rifles across the board. Rainwaker with the M4A4, A1s otherwise, and we go back in towards A. Right then. What is the next port of call? We've got themselves 3 smokes, couple of flashes, and aggression. YEKINDAR, he had a quiet series yesterday, but he roars into action. In round number 3, an aggressive swing, top of middle, finds the bomb, but gets a lot more. As the Tech 9 will eventually take him down, that's Media. Patsy looking to close things out. Another very comprehensive victory for Team Liquid here. 1 player remains, it's Starry. 17 points of health. He had amazing contributions yesterday, but unable to do much with this one, I'm afraid. Yeah,
Liquid have come in with a point to prove, I feel. I feel like that first game for them, albeit, you know, a laboured game, a 4-3 mapper against Virtus Pro, a 4-hour series. It didn't quite go their way in the end, despite pushing, you know, Virtus Pro, winning on Mirage, of course, in overtime, and that Anubis game going full 30 rounds
against
as well.
A very good-looking Virtus Pro as well. Real. Like, they have that unique play style. The individuals were turning up and actually looking red hot. They've put in 140 hours coming into this tournament in terms of individual play time. So, yeah, they're looking deadly right now. It was a close game. Liquid, certainly the favorite today. It's a fantastic start, but can they keep it up? Amelia, very active towards B main with the AK-47, looking to crack things open. Is taking the heads-up duels here. Smoked off. Bomb on this side of the map. Now fly spots 1. Connects a single bullet towards Westmelon. Takes him down to 77. They're going to reset. Back towards middle we go as Zaka will find basic control towards dark. Good Molotov to hold Patsy at bay. Maybe coordinating themselves back in towards an A split. That's what they were doing yesterday against G2 a lot.
Yeah, it's OC's responsibility as it currently stands. And Zach's got to be very careful about which line he chooses to cross. You can see that safety of the corner. Smoked out towards the temple rotation. YEKINDAR summoned as Does look like OC's going to get a challenge. He's been jumping between these two angles, but doesn't connect. So they've maintained a main. That's theirs now. Amelia doesn't actually occupy it, but now grouping up. They've got this mid-cold as well, and looking to re-smoke it, and he's done so. It's cost him his life. Starry down. Patsy distracted, nearly two, but out from jail comes Westmelon for the double. They have the B site now. This is looking to shape up nicely for a first for Lynn Vision.
No, absolutely. I don't think there's much to be said about the retake here. We've got an AWP from OC coming in from CT Spawn. Otherwise, Rainwaker available with the flashbangs and a couple of smokes here. They'll give it a good go. Smoking off towards Dark for now. Flashbang to allow Rainwaker access towards the bomb site itself. But he'll have to find some quick kills. The smoke is actually very powerful.
Yeah, it's really limited their options. One of them's going to have to charge through. Probably G on the low HP. A nice shot from Westmelon.
Wow.
This is his round, and he has repelled the invaders. No more from OC. G looking to get a safe exit. Does manage to slip away in time. Bomb blast going to be brutal, but there it is. Lynn Vision get out of the starting mark nice and early after the loss of the pistol. Westmelon, a big reason as to how they got away with that. 3 saving their rifles through. And we'll see Zaka's pick onto Naf. This is the Westmelon double. Really impactful frags, necessary frags. But they've already kind of shown that they can get you nervous on A and nervous
absolutely.
on B.
This team can pack a punch. Like, we saw what Cycling could do last week. And Lynn Vision, last time they played Cycling, they won 2-1. So they're in the same league, same echelon. And maybe even a bit more potent. Time will tell. G2 struggled against them on Anubis after having quite a massive lead, actually. I think they were up something like 14-9 and then end up going to overtime after giving away a 2v5 situation. So we'll see if they can keep it up. It's Amelia going down early to the OC AWP, I'm afraid. A 3-man B stack from Team Liquid gives them an early advantage, and YEKINDAR probing for more information, drops the smoke, and now it's up to Zaka. Trying to find any sort of space, any sort of control in towards A main, but every choke point is being smoked off just as they challenge. Difficult round, they'll have to slow it right down here. And for now, the bomb's outside A, 3 players there, and it could just be a very basic execution, but YEKINDAR's not going to give it to them easily.
Yeah, look at that timing on that Molotov. Clears close, and Zach has been isolated. Oh, that would have been quite the double up from YEKINDAR. G lucky to get away with that one. But the price is heavy. Already losing 2.5 members of your squad. Starry had a tough time. Last time he tried to probe mid. Now just parks the bus towards the double doors. He's got that control. Doesn't need to give it up just yet. Teammates are joining him. One smoke, plenty of mollies. And a 2-2 split of Liquid.
Westmelon, I think he's going to challenge this. Waiting for his moment. Edging into the challenge and, well, does actually evade the shot. Sets up Starry as well. They've got a somewhat open A bomb site. Rainwaker, the last line of defense here, hiding behind the pillar. 20 seconds remaining. His objective at this point, just try and deny the plant. They don't seem to know that he's here. They're not detecting his presence. They'll plant safely behind the cake, but he will spot them. Takes down the planter in the form of G, and now to Starry. Like we said, he had a great couple of clutches yesterday against G2, but he just get dinked en route. That should be his round over. And it will be Team Liquid bouncing back in a pretty comprehensive manner. 2 players surviving there. Some nice shots, as you might expect from Lynn Vision, but ultimately it is going to be 4-1 in favor of the North Americans. Feels like only just a few hours ago, Alex, we were in here.
It does. It really does, yeah.
I'm getting some deja vu. But,
what, from earlier today?
Just yesterday.
Earlier today, actually.
Yeah, literally. I'm just trying to remember, like, this isn't the Complexity 9 game.
Yeah, right. I'm with you. I want to give credit to Rainwaker there. It's very easy to fall into the trap of thinking you have to take that fight immediately by just simply choosing to not engage. He won the round. Been overlooked. They assumed he was in main. The molly implied it, and at that point, he played it very, very well. So Liquid get their 4th round. Rainwaker to thank for it. Let's see how they fare. Lynn Vision have got themselves a pretty solid buy, all things considered, just the one Galil. But clear understandings of Anubis and the meta as it currently stands.
Sure.
Dark, mid, containing B main, containing the A main push. It is kind of par for the Anubis course. Patsy's trapped here, but the spray doesn't find him. He's gotten away with a lot there.
All right, Patsy. He looked very good against VP yesterday. His entry frags were beautiful. Lots of aggression, lots of pinpoint accurate shots. And we've got a B swing coming from Team Liquid here. Aggressive as you like, but will it be successful? Not so far. It's OC that gets dropped. Westmelon doing work with this Galil. Finds in the man advantage, and Amelia, that's another great shot in towards the heaven position as well. It looks like they might have done enough. 4 versus 2, trying to get away without further casualties and transitioning through T-spawn. That's the bomb as well, so don't need to heavy commit to this one. They've still got plenty of time, Alex, and they want a bit more information as to what the CTs are up to. You can see Zaka holding off those rotations towards Dark. Both CT players remain on the B bomb side for now, so round should be done. They're just making sure that everything is converted in the correct manner.
Yeah, and that's just the life of an A anchor, isn't it? Rainwaker, he hears all this action, his whole team's pushed B, 2 people have died.
Right.
You peek for you just look for an answer. You're like, okay, I'll have a glance at A main. You lose your head, you lose the round. And that's the other way. You know, you've seen both sides of the A anchor lifestyle. On the mid split, of course, managing to win the round this time. Loses his head, and the round falls into place for Lynn Vision's second. Not too shabby at all. Westmelon, a highlight already. 2 highlights from him.
Yeah, it was a nice aggressive little swing there from Team Liquid, just as they got a bit of an advantage. I like the move, but unfortunately the shot's not converting for them. It's Westmelon that absolutely dominates with this Galil. Beautiful shot on OC there. Takes down Nap as well, but this is where the round was decided. Amelia helps himself towards A main, and bear in mind those are right-hand peaks every single time. So you have a bit of an advantage as you make way in towards A. The T's love just taking dry challenges on that side of the map, especially when you know it's just a rifle waiting for you. So impressive work, and like you said, a good understanding of how Anubis is currently played. That's a very common maneuver in top-tier CS. So there we have it. YEKINDAR will save the AWP. Patsy with the AK. Money is rather weak for the North Americans here, but there is a buy available. Whether they'll fully invest is yet to be seen. But Lynn Vision, they're aligned. They are starting to look dangerous.
It's going to be even more dangerous for Liquid if they concede what is a thrown-together smorgasbord of weaponry. A little bit of everything there.
Yeah, you're right. The MP9, 5.7, AK for Mass. It's eclectic for sure. And we will see the OC Orb save in the previous round as well. Contact play towards B main potentially. Setting up a bit of utility here. Flashbang provided by Amelia. They've got 2 players at the mouth for B. Did they swing off this? Straight up? I think they do.
Yeah, Patsy holds and perfectly sprays down the commitment. Naf with the underhand flash. Patsy was so poised and ready for that. Despite the lesser weaponry, that one AK-47 sings in the hands of Patsy. Oh my god, he's hold on for another. Zaka thought he could have caught him there. Instead, Patsy finds him, posts his 9th.
Looked like a potential 4x3 moment, and his teammate had to say, "You saw him, you saw him!" And he gets away with it, so no harm, no foul. 4-on-2. They won plenty of these yesterday, honestly. Like, no, all jokes aside, like Lynn Vision are deadly in these sort of scenarios. They can make these round works. We'll see what they can make of it here. It was G who was the star of the show yesterday.
Going to be very difficult to break this. You can't help but feel that the fight with Rainwaker is more favorable than the one against the OC Orb, but Rainwaker typically on A. They've dispatched OC there. This is the fight we're discussing, and switching between burst fire mode at the wrong moment there. Amelia gets away on 1 HP. OC now poised at the powerful angle. He should at least have 1 hit. Oh, he's just looked away. That is agonizing. As now OC's calling for backup. They will swing through. G. Okay, unable to punish. OC racks him up. A nice double from the AWP. Rainwaker gets the sweat off of his brow after a bit of a fumble on the FAMAS.
I was about to say, it feels like we need a tactical timeout here, Alex. Things starting to be established here. Team looking dominant in these gun rounds. It's 2 rounds to Lynn Vision, but that 4-on-2, they only pick up a single kill. OC makes light work of them towards A, and now the money becomes a bit of a question mark. They again do have a buy here, but it'd be 3 AK-47s, a Galil or 2, a Tech 9. They might just want to have to having some full gun rounds here.
Yeah.
Like actually have AKs across the board in AWP. That's been a bit of an issue for them, especially on this T side. It's considered a terrorist favored map. They are going to be purchasing up, at least for now. I'm not sure if everyone will join them here, but there it is. It will be 3 AKs, that aforementioned Galil and Tech 9 for Westmelon. So they're yet to really have like a full gun rounds here, but it's certainly serviceable. Round 8, and bear in mind, this is the lower bracket, not the last chance bracket, but day 2 here. Group D, Alex.
Yeah.
4 weeks.
4 weeks, and we were just looking for our last 4 teams to secure the playoffs. Boost up, no smoke, and still peeking on the elevated angle. It does catch OC off with the first bullet to the face. YEKINDAR, he takes a risk to try and equalize. It costs them a second. Lynn Vision accelerating now.
I think these are the sort of rounds they need to deploy. Just group up, drop a gimmick, a novelty play, get a pick. But Rainwaker, he's making things a lot more complicated for them now. A similar attempt, but not the same effect. As you see, go to a 3 versus 1. And just to talk about that mid boost, Alex, like a lot of people think it's just for the smoke peak. Yeah. You can actually use it like they did then. It's just a very difficult off angle to challenge, especially if you've got the AWP or just focusing on that tight corner in the lower angle. If you boost it up, even without the smoke, it's still an interesting peak and led them to that opening frag.
Yeah, I mean, you saw it from OC's perspective. I think that was the best way to see it in order to explain what you're talking about
right
there.
So bear that in mind for your games at home. Don't have to wait with the smoke. The boost is still viable otherwise. You can see it's a great, beautiful angle. It's a difficult shot to replicate, to be honest. If you hit those sort of shots, fair enough. But that's a wonderful display from Starry, who continues his dominance in towards the A side. Yeah, she didn't see it coming. As we get into round 8 here, Patsy will save at least the AK-47. Money is a bit of a question mark for Liquid now, as Lynn Vision tighten the gap. We are going to see, what, 2,600 per player? I think this is eco territory.
There's only the saved AK.
Yeah, because I guess Patsy's on 1,400. He would like to invest a bit more to get utility. Maybe they do join him. I think they are.
They are.
All right, so we've got 2 pistols, an MP9, and then Patsy and Naf.
Oh, Rainwaker's just done 2 smokes from CT spawn. 2 from CT spawn. They're in the air. T-stairs smoked. They're doing something aggressive, Hank. They've got to be. It's pushing dark. YEKINDAR's got a lot on his plate in middle, though.
Yeah, I think they smoked rugs as well. So Steps and rugs smoked. Trying to
black box on boat. You have no idea.
It's YEKINDAR with an ambitious angle with the Deagle. He will be smoked off as well. That's incredibly powerful smoke to drop on the T side. That's mid and a half. CTs have to respect it, and they're going to be stacking their options in towards A. Patsy being active on this side of the map, knowing they're losing territory, information elsewhere. He at least confirms it's not going to be a B execution. He can hold that side of the map for now.
Look how paranoid they are after those double smokes. Nothing to report from Amelia. But yeah, they're still worried about T-spawn. Of course, they haven't been keeping track of that B player. Patsy's burrow deep into this corner now as they look to return.
Patsy, this is your moment. What have you got for us?
Got the best gun. Oh, he just averts his gaze. Just a sack around the corner, and that was a chance for OC. Not an easy one, but the 5-7 doesn't quite find the back of the head. YEKINDAR's makes Westmelon dead. G-Zorp onto Naf. YEKINDAR noted on the site. Bomb as well, committed through the B main. Rainwaker's rotated through. Long range on the MP9. Woof, they are sharp, aren't they?
Absolutely.
You can't take that away from them.
Yeah. If you give them the opportunity for a headshot, they're going to convert it each and every time. They're a very skilled team, as you can see. Like, not many misses here. Even the sprays are deadly accurate. The snaps are insane. And we will see Team Liquid's force by pushback with no real problem at all here for Lynn Vision. 5-4, round 10. They're closing the gap now. Has to be the eco for Team Liquid, I'm afraid. A Desert Eagle at the top end. And we'll look at the scoreboard as well. It's Patsy. Great showing yesterday. He's at the top now with 9 and 2. YEKINDAR beneath him. And we have got Naf 1 and 5. The only player that's not really turned up to the series so far. Elsewhere for Lynn Vision, it's a pretty even affair. Westman and Starry, Amelia all at 6 kills. Good team effort. And they'll continue to dominate middle, Alex. These shots are getting ridiculous.
NT, get away, G. Oh, they're running at him. There's a gap in the flames. Don't want to lose the AWP. That's Zaka saving them from a little bit of a lost rifle and a more uncomfortable round. Everything's fine now. Things will slow down. Westmelon, he's not shying away from a duel, and Zaka kills his teammate. Lads, that's fine. Everything's fine. Just a bit of a team damage, taking Westmelon down. But yeah, it was just that Deagle from YEKINDAR, so nothing particularly threatening out of Liquid, and they're going to get themselves the necessary 5th round, but also 3rd consecutively.
Yeah, it's Starry gets his 2nd kill of the round. Poor old Patsy remains. New boy will have nothing more than the USP. No Kevlar, guaranteed round for Lynn Vision. We tied things up 5-5. It was a 4-1 start for Team Liquid, so it's on a drop off now, but as we always say, it's a T-sided affair. The map's still evolving. We're still learning what sort of play styles are viable, especially on that CT side. We're seeing more and more interesting, aggressive pathing towards those canals and rugs positions. But there it is, Lynn Vision really focusing on middle each and every time. There's 4 members, full send, couple of smokes, and then once you take that vision away, the world's your oyster. You can drop down dark, go through camera, and just use that Wolfpack mentality, which they're using to great effect right now. It's the individual skill that is shining through, though, each and every time. I don't really think they've missed a shot yet, even on each other. They're landing their headshots. Starry's been my favorite so far. He gets his time frag, and there it is, tying things up. Time for Daps to chime in. Not on the server, thankfully. Patsy arriving in the nick of time.
Yeah, right. I mean, truly, on the day of play, he managed to rock up in time. Daps not necessary to fill in. You can see him there on the left-hand side of your screens. But speaking of the new addition, Patsy, made me question whether my grasp of the English language was okay. But have you ever heard the word Patsy with a Y? Like, oh, he's a bit of a Patsy?
I think so.
Yeah, me
too. Can you use it in a sentence?
Well, I can. There is a mischievous sparkle in his eyes that suggests he's no Patsy.
Okay.
So apparently a patsy is a person who's easily taken advantage of by being cheated or blamed for something. A patsy.
All right.
Yeah, that's a fun fact for you. I knew there was a word, I just didn't know what on earth it meant.
Well, there we have it.
Yeah, it's from Vaudeville Act, whatever that is.
Vaudeville Act.
Fun to say.
Yeah, I like that. Wow.
Different flavour to this round, Henry.
Yeah, it's not as fast-paced. They're not grouped up as much, and this is more of a flat default. So this is more traditional Counter-Strike from Lynn Vision Gaming. You can see Team Liquid on the back foot, though, Alex. No defuse kits, no real helmets. They've got, what, 1 smoke each remaining. It's times of austerity here for Team Liquid, as we see them once again be challenged towards middle. The Molotov dropped by Zaka to obtain some A control here, and he might just do so. He's at least remove the vision for the CTs, and they'll start to progress towards those double doors. Starry, once again, such a nuisance in this position. A master with the AK-47. Surgical with the weapon. YEKINDAR knows it, not giving him anything to work with here as he holds the double doors. His teammates looking to attack B potentially, so a backstab from Starry eventually. Watch out for his presence. Now for the jump boost, just holding the flash out as well. Is that all he's got? Yeah, so he can't even smoke. He has to just deploy the flash upon entry.
This worked well for them once. Patsy to swing off of it. The flash is high once again. This time Amelia's caught out by the Ivy setup. This is a solid hold from Liquid. Just as easy as that. Only Starry the exception from the perfect round. They had limited resources. Still Liquid convert this round, or at least they should be. Starry, good work from him. He's gotten himself 2 kills and gotten away. Bomb, as you can see, under the Liquid rule. So, spotted out and dead. Patsy secures it. Daps happy with that one. A golf clap comes through. But yeah, that was that's a flash that is going to probably get a lot of legwork from Naf and Patsy in their duo.
Well, that's a convincing round. Not checking the Ivy position. Ozzy can't believe his luck. Nice swing out. And Patsy to close it out, as we'll see. Round 12 come through. Just a Glock for Amelia. There it is. Got the AK-47 now. Has dropped it. And we've got an AWP for G. Finally, with some nice full gun rounds here. Lynn Vision looking to open things up. They just love taking a straight up aim duel, don't they?
They welcome it. They challenge Liquid. They say they throw down the gauntlet.
Yeah. And that's impressive. They're certainly not intimidated by the North Americans here. We are going to see Rainwaker taking matters into his own hands. This is an impressive move. I keep saying North Americans. They're a European squad now. I don't know what I'm talking about, but
it's just it's muscle memory.
Exactly.
At this point,
I apologize.
How can you forget
one of the upcoming European teams now?
There it is.
Team Liquid.
I've been very inspired by Starry's mid takes. I'm wanting to try and replicate it myself. The angles he's holding, the patience he's showing, the timings he's catching. However, this one, it is just going to be a very interesting fight with OC. If they can flash him off, which they've done, they can take the space, but there's a lot of players here. OC goes down. YEKINDAR's the one to hold on to the A site. Oh no! Rainwaker empty-handed. A lot of damage as Westmelon does get away from the nade. It's Nav that swings out. Good for the frag, and now Starry's holding on to the round. A 2-on-2.
Yeah, I like that from Nafi. Try to control the taps and see if he could display some world-class skill there. Unable to convert it, though. We go into a 2-on-2, 30 seconds remaining. YEKINDAR deep in towards CT spawn, hanging out by the beach. Now they need to try and get this bomb planted. Lynn Vision, that is. CT segregated on either side of the map. B is technically open. And YEKINDAR is having to transition in from the aforementioned CT spawn area. Bomb to be planted. Bear in mind 10 seconds. If they plant for CT side, he could deny it, but that's not going to be the case. Oh, there is a chance. A slim one. YEKINDAR doesn't quite catch the timing. G will take him down. It's Patsy left in a pretty disastrous 2 versus 1. So much to do here.
Yeah, undesirable from Patsy. Doesn't have to rush it, has the kit, but G has the AWP and he's holding this line. Dead now, of course. Starry, can you save him? Gets the information.
Swing.
Patsy swings on the flash. Starry brave as he secures the round for Lynn Vision. From a disadvantage, they rip the round out of Liquid's hands.
Another great 1v1 duel. Starry is looking red hot today. 13-7. A huge impact round, shatters the economy of Team Liquid. That might be a timeout as well. It's Starry getting it done. A very important kill towards NAF. It's G that takes down YEKINDAR, who was rotating through spawn. 2 versus 1 for Patsy. He got the first kill, but Starry, calm as you like. NAF can't believe it. As we tie things up, and potentially Lynn Vision to take the lead here as well, as it's just pistols. This is an eco round. A chance they can win it with Deagles and 5-7, sure, but not a whole lot to work with, even less now. YEKINDAR and Patsy drop. Starry is firing on all cylinders right now. This is a beautiful display of Counter-Strike, Alex. I'm loving it.
He's just not shy. He's not shying away from these engagements. They're not, you know, playing scared, which is something you sometimes expect from an underdog against established names. But
he's come here to show that he can keep up. He has the potential to be a big name in Counter-Strike. This mechanical skill is quite special, let me tell you.
More to come and clean with it. Naf puts his head in the crosshair. Next up, Rainwaker. Look at this Starry. He's just having a field day. Go on. OC. Ace from Starry. That's all his. Eco or not, it doesn't matter. That's gonna feel good.
Team Liquid are seeing stars after that one. Beautiful. AK-47, nothing but headshots. Just absolutely batters him in middle. YEKINDAR goes first. Patsy can't believe that second one. Third, nothing but headshots, as mentioned, and it will be a comprehensive victory for Lynn Vision. What's the eco, of course, but still an incredible display there. YEKINDAR, hold it together, my son. As we get into round 14, we will not have the OC AWP. Like we said, the money was pretty broken on the CT side of things, and G once again willing to take this duel. Flashed off for now, spotted as well. Presumably will bait out some utility at the very least. Snapfly with the pop flash to try and get a quick pick here. Smoked off towards Obelisk, and OC through the smoke will take him down.
That's a gift. That is a gift for Liquid. Okay, so you've got that man advantage. Objective now, not squander it, but watch out because Starry's in the kitchen and he's cooking. Up mid, OC does catch him. This is 2 big impact frags from OC. Gets away without conceding. Limping now is Lynn Vision, and even more so now Zaka. He pokes his nose into A to investigate, and he gets a bullet, sending him back. Oh, double dink, but Westmelon hits it. So they have taken down OC. If they could get past this 2-man A-Heaven setup, nice rotation from YEKINDAR.
Well, the damage has been done. Can Team Liquid get back on their feet? It looks like they've done enough here. No problem whatsoever. It's the A split that doesn't really work out for Lynn Vision. As soon as they slow things down, Alex, as soon as they get into a sort of default, they seem to kind of don't pack the same punch, you know. Let's just group up. Let's just kill them. That's all we need to do. Let's let Starry off the leash. Just send him in mid. That's all we need to see here. Unfortunately, it was that first kill through the smoke, right? But OC delivering the goods. Without the AWP this time, YEKINDAR had a difficult series against VP yesterday by his standards. A couple of good maps, but yeah, it was notable that he couldn't really get going to his standards, and looking to bounce back today. Certainly the favorites going into this series, but Lynn Vision, they are putting up a decent fight. 7-7, who will be taking the lead at half. Go on, Starry. Give us another one. Give us another one.
Versus Starry. He's running and gunning. He wants you, YEKINDAR.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude, how much damage are you going to take?
Chill.
Your teammates molly as well. So you're just tanking team damage.
Yeah, he was really bloodlusting. I think he thought he caught YEKINDAR out, but does back away into the camera safely. Look at the reaction from Liquid. That pressure has forced 3 to rotate in, and Naf's the one to profit. Zaka down. Rainwaker's going forward of this, despite the 5v4. Yeah, he's got YEKINDAR with him. Millia's going to get a very shocking surprise as they round the corner. Nice hold. He's ready for both of them, but Rainwaker trades. Ooh. Now G with the bomb, delivers it to the doorstep of A. And just like that, Liquid's 8th round, successful on this CT half. Their campaign ends with a taste of victory. 8 to Liquid, 7 to Lynn Vision. It's a competitive one for sure. They're going to have to post some solid haul. Start with the win on the pistol. Lynn Vision trying to make Liquid sweat.
Katie nails the shot. 3 kills from the captain.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're back with Team Liquid taking on Lynn Vision. Second half of Anubis is upon us, and we've split it right down the middle as per tradition here in Pro League. And it is the pick of Lynn Vision. They've had some great individual moments, but overall, as a team, Liquid have looked like the better squad. They're on half.
All right, I reckon that's a Heaven Smoke and a Flash A main go. What do you think? Let's see. The mid setup's interesting because they could end up pushing this bridge fight. There's 3 CTs there. Presence, Dark from Westmelon. He can't go down. He's the only B player. Chill your beans, Melon. Chill your beans. Starry.
Your seeds.
Chill your seeds.
Chill your
All right,
seeds.
you can't be funny. It's too early to be funny.
Yeah, you're right. It is, what, only 1 in the
Yeah,
afternoon. We can
the day's
warm
only
up
just
into it.
begun.
You're right.
Yeah, stop being funny. Oh, there it is. That's Westmelon opens the B doors. Do they gamble? It seems like that's the intention. They have got a bit of a retake package on G in the smoke and the kit. Wow. But if NAF probes B, it's kind of GG. If I say that as they do start taking A.
You're right. This is a bit of a stack. in towards that A side. It's a beautiful setup. Like, G's not peeking at all. He's going to be baited in by Amelia and Zaka towards connected. So they do go into this bomb, so they're in a lot of trouble. But as you mentioned, Naf starting to be inquisitive towards the B side of the map. It looks like Rainwaker might be faking as well. So they've come up with the perfect call here, actually. Couldn't be better. Even if Rainwaker goes down, it's absolutely fine. The bomb's about to get in towards B. CTs are starting to realize that they're out of luck, out of position, and maybe the round is slipping away already.
Didn't chill his seeds, did he?
He did not.
Keep them in the fridge.
Can you eat the watermelon seeds? Are they like fine?
I probably wouldn't.
Yeah, I remember there was a Rugrats episode where the watermelon grew inside Tommy Pickles.
Is that why the rumor started?
Yeah, I think so.
Apples. I remember being told especially the apple seeds, like that you'll grow an apple tree.
I just remember that episode, the Rugrats. It's like, I'm never eating watermelon. Don't think I ever have since then. So I don't want a whole plant inside me.
That was Patsy, was it? Someone was on from Liquid was really enjoying that.
Woo! Ric Flair. Nature Boy Patsy.
Yeah, and already a pistol round that kind of needed to be Lynn Vision's if they wanted to be able to take Anubis. Don't forget, this is Lynn Vision's pick, and typically expect to see a bit of a T bias on Anubis. How does this compare to the T haul they managed in their first game against G2? Let me have a look. So yeah, Lynn Vision actually coming back from that. It was a 10-5 half. They found 10 T rounds against G2. A little lower than that here.
Fly, do you want to keep going? Nice Molotov to push the CTs back here. They've gone for another A stack. It's G with the scouts. An equal exchange for now, but Team Liquid, firm advantage, of course. It is the 4 spy coming from Lynn Vision. G is down to 39 as well, and it's going to reset the round at this stage. YEKINDAR will just have the P250. Suggests he's going to just drop all his utility on this side and try and hold the rotations off. He's got the Mac 10 now, and just going to be going through the motions. Getting some control towards middle. Maybe an A split here, but bear in mind, YEKINDAR should go first and get some intel. Like we said, drop their utility first as his teammates get ready to go through the double doors. Here they come.
That's not gone swimmingly for Westmelon. That's the bomb carrier down, though. If you could hit a couple more of those, Starry, you'd be onto a winner. He's got 3 people barreling towards him with no armor and now no health. YEKINDAR, he confirms that Heaven's no longer a threat and is in hot pursuit. Starry, though. Yeah, wow. Loses his head to that drive-by Mac 10. And Liquid, they'll get that second round conversion off the back of the pistol. So lovely. All tickety-boo.
Yeah, it's about all you could ask for.
Is that really the score? I knew Starry was having a good half, but I'm looking at the scoreboard. He's the top of the table for the server. 19. Yeah. Next highest on his team is 9. A 10 frag discrepancy between 1 and 2 right now for Lynn Vision. And as you discussed, it was impact rounds. Yesterday we saw, I think it was Amelia and G having some high impact rounds. This time it seems it's Starry's day in the sun. But right now, yeah, it is just a Desert Eagle and a flashbang for them into round 18.
A rush, I'm afraid. Round's already over as they've been Molotov'd out, all 5 players at the right side of the map, but they can't break through the choke points. OC to mow them down with the Mac 10. Rainwaker chiming in with a well-placed HE grenade, and that's going to be it. 11 rounds on the board. Team Liquid looking comfy here in the second half. They are going to go up 3-0. Money will be online, though, for Lynn Vision going forward, of course, and will be indicative as to where this second half is going. There's some to drop off in terms of pacing here, but obviously just the pistol in the second round force by that's eluded them so far. This is a bit of a non-starter with just the USPs. G and Starry to remain. You're right, though. The disparity in the total frags is certainly evident. 19. Next up with 9. But gonna need a lot more where that came from, that's for sure. Naf can afford to lose his Mac 10 on the end of the world. Bit of a bonus situation as well, Alex. So they're gonna have 3 Mac 10s and a Galil for the first gun round. They might throw one away for an OCAWP, to be honest with you. That would make sense, just to give it a bit more oomph going to round number 19 here. Or they just go for the full bonus and full send in towards middle or something like that.
Yeah, full rush. I don't hate that idea, especially because you know Lynn Vision are going to probably be starting their first gun round with a lot of ideas of a default. They're going to be starting with an expectation, and you can just
throw it away.
That. I did go for the AWP. Okay, so there's the oomph. You got the oomph. And we've got ourselves first gun round, second half, first map, first series of the day. Group D, day 2. Starry pushing, Westmelon trading. They've got the advantage with the dark push. The rest, the entirety of Liquid, finding themselves towards B main. eat that flash. OC doesn't fall into the trap, but pulling the trigger. Hasn't revealed the AWP's presence just yet.
All right,
Doesn't matter, does it? Gee.
Yeah. Nice round. Bonus situation here for Team Liquid, but still a convincing start. Lynn Vision. Opening frags are theirs, no problem whatsoever, but still a few more twists and turns, I reckon. Now Fly setting himself up for a solo play. Grabs the AWP here. Can slow it right down. Rainwaker, 15 kills. He's had a great tournament so far.
Yes.
Like, he doesn't get too much of a mention in this Team Liquid lineup. He's one of the few players that's not a household name at this point, I would say. But in this tournament especially, I'm noticing his contributions with the rifles. Like, he was top yesterday in the series against VP.
Yeah.
And that's no easy feat.
No, he's getting settled in. And I think one of the main core features every time you talk to him is about the language barrier. It's a big adjustment period to go from communicating in your native tongue to communicating in your second language. And that will create that kind of brain lag and the lag that's visible in communication across the team. But he says it's getting better every game, every day. And I think at that point, when you do have a bit more comfort with the comms and what you're hearing and your auditory processing, wow, did it. At that point, you know, you start performing at your A level.
All right, well, it's taken us a while to get to this actual conclusion of the 2 versus 4, but here comes the action. The swing from Zaka leads to nothing. Naf will get a no-scope. They've taken so much damage on Root, but they've got themselves in a winning position, Alex. They could actually pull this one off.
Is that a smoke? It is. How awkward now. You've got to push through. Naf's got the orb line. Oh, and he hits the shot onto G.
No!
Oh, that is a 2 versus 4 from Liquid.
It took us a while to get there, but it was well worth the wait. Team Liquid converting some beautiful shots there. I want to see the no-scope from Nafly. How did he pull that one off? It was looking so good for G. Managing to hold them off towards the B bomb side. Nafly picking up the orb, and they get the bomb planted. That was the no-scope. West Melon actually gets dispatched of, and then Nafly closing things out through the smoke there. Little wall bang, and it will be 12-7, continuing the perfect streak here on their T-side campaign. 4-0. Patsy's loving it. And for good reason, because they've shut down the finances once again. Lynn Vision operating with the maximum loss bonus at the very top end. That's $3,400 per player, meaning you can only really half buy. Should be another round on the board for Team Liquid as we maybe have another timeout here just to discuss the options. Patsy with the Mac 10, reading it well. Team Liquid looking good, Alex.
Yeah, they really are. That was a great example of what the individuals can get away with there. Naf and Rainwaker unwilling to surrender or give in, give over. Look what it's done to Lynn Vision. Their chances fading now rapidly. You're operating with just some sidearms, a bit of Kevlar, and it seems like Liquid have got intent off the rip. Look at Patsy. He's a man on a mission. They might disrespect that. Emilia anticipating a push through the smoke, and he's caught out. The flashes do connect. The A site open for business. Nothing you can do about this one, Lynn Vision.
Yeah, I think he might be onto something there. It's more of the same. Busting through the smoke, very effective flashbangs, and 2 opening frags for OC. Getting it done with the AK-47 and YEKINDAR has got the orb back. So yeah, round done. Lynn Vision running out of time and space here on Anubis, their map pick. As we go 13-7, they have to save the Kevlar. The upgraded pistols, not so much. Try and use those to find some exits, but yeah, Patsy with the Mac 10 can justify the hunt here. Looking to farm some cash, remove the aforementioned protection of the Kevlar. Naf will join him, and they might find Watermelon.
I did it too, yeah. West Melon. Yeah, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Especially when you're reading it from a distance. It's just, your brain's gonna fill in the gaps.
Yep.
You know, it starts with a W, ends in melon. West
Melon.
West Melon, as in, you know, on a compass for some reason.
West Melon.
It's a very unique name. I'll give him that. I will.
Name of the tournament.
Name of the tournament.
Like, Tony Black used to be my favorite.
Yes,
but
Tony Black.
West Melon is the new #1 for me.
Certainly better than Kabakin.
Yeah, true. All right, then. 13-7. What have you got for us, Lynn Vision? Yet to post a round, unfortunately. 5-0 down, aggressive. And somehow still alive there, taking an old bullet to the chest. Amelia does get dealt with eventually, but he does significant damage at least. Patsy and Rainwaker are low. Zaka will try and take them down with a grenade, but they've avoided it. Gonna reset the round. and wait for those CT reactions, which have to come through. G knows it as well. He probably hits this shot, to be honest with you. Great adjustment, takes down Naf, no problem whatsoever.
Brilliant equalizing frag from the AWP. Need a whole lot more of that. It seems like they're accelerating. Looks like YEKINDAR's made the call. They anticipate a relocation of that A main player on their right. Zach has gone, long gone, and now they've lost A. They've lost A completely. He's calling for his teammates' help. Already, you got to push through that smoke or go all the way round. Oh, it's awkward. And they've even got Patsy on the late flank. This seems like a liquid round. That foreboding feeling. 3 through the beach. A very nice flank towards the camera position. It's going to cut down Westmelon as that smoke fades. It's bought so much time for YEKINDAR. Full retake. They are low, though. If you can hit a couple of shots, and oh, Patsy spotted out Westmelon. Oh, they didn't finish him off. Still does so through the smoke. Now they've got a real awkward situation ahead of them. And they do, yeah.
Retreats, unfortunately. It's the Western Melon that goes down first, unfortunately, and his teammates will follow. No choice but to save. And it's Team Liquid just running away with Anubis at this point. They were the favourites going into this one, but we expected a bit more pushback, especially in the second half after taking G2 to overtime. But it's testament to the great game Liquid are having so far. Patsy couldn't quite convert the first shot, but through the smoke, he makes up for it. And there it is, saving 3 guns at least. He got the AWP for G, but really can't afford to give much more away. Yet to post a CT round, 14-7. Haven't really got going in the second half whatsoever. After such incredible first half performance, Alex, we did see a great aim display, mechanical skill shining through, not able to really replicate on the CT forces though.
Not yet. I'm running out of opportunities to do so. The save has facilitated another chance. It'd have to be one hell of a defense from here on out.
Everyone in chat is saying Westmelon means watermelon. I don't know if they're trolling me.
I tried to look it up, mate. It looks...
You probably are, but a few people are saying it with conviction. If you know for sure, please elaborate. Give us some more information. Google is failing us here. Yeah. But if that's great news for me. I mean, I didn't actually mess anything up. It was actually quite clever.
Yeah, if anything.
All right, then. Well, something quite clever required from Lynn Vision as well. A 3-man B setup, the perfect call. Execution coming in, YEKINDAR towards Dark, his teammates execing on the bomb site otherwise.
Yeah, that's a great first fight from Starry. Continues to rack him up, but YEKINDAR out the dark smoke strong. Self-flash, Starry off kilter, Zaka 1. Starry trying to step up, does go down. It's the Amelia double that's got them into the one-on-one as OC takes him out. And so OC with the bomb on his back, and G, the clutch master from the first game against G2. Now it's G versus OC.
Go on. And G2.
And OC.
All right, G. You've got a full belt of utility. Unfortunately, you couldn't be further away from the plant. That is a big problem here. I couldn't be further if he tried.
He's going further, actually. Yeah, okay.
So that's burned, what, like 15 seconds before he even arrives at the scene of the crime here. OC has got a huge advantage.
Smoke it
if he does Molotov main and then maybe smoke it, like, let's smoke the bomb, Molotov main, there's something there. That's the only way he can win it, if you ask me. Time will tell. I'm excited for the prospect of it. Looking for that first CT round. Kind of has to go for it, considering they're 1 round away from map point. There's the flash. Smoke the bomb, maybe. Molotov. There's the smoke. It's the perfect setup, Alex. That's all he had to do.
OC's low. He can't even go through the flames. He's trying to take pot shots, but it's an AWP through the smoke. G just crouching ninja defuse under his nose.
The only way he could win the round. He had all the bits and pieces required. He just had to piece them together. And yeah, beautiful work. Not much time. He was on the other side of the map when the bomb got planted, but it's by virtue of the utility that Lynn Vision find their first CT round. Obviously, there's not really much he could have done about that. He didn't play it badly or anything like that. He just assumed he wouldn't have smoke, incendiary flashes, and everything else to go with it.
Yeah, he did use every single nade on his belt. Get that one across the line. Is there a way they can replicate that, or are Liquid just going to go straight back to their winning ways? Starry. So horny for the frag. He's been punished for it. Just goes wide into the orb. OC greets him with a smile and a bullet. G dispatched towards the A main. A smoke makes his job a whole lot more difficult, and he's been given extra nades to continue to barrage the A main push. Maybe they can molly as it fades. He can hold the tight line, and he's got Amelia with him. Holding just this sliver gap that Emilia's crosshairs bang on the money. Rainwaker deleted by that pre-aim. They know there's 2A now. That's a lot of information. The barrel sticking out, but it's Emilia that then chooses to take the fight. 2 down, a man advantage. Westmelon was rotating off, but as the noise is cut, realizes he should probably get back over to that uncertainty that is B. Good flash, slowed him down out of the dark. Westmelon holds strong. This is Lynn Vision back to their winning ways on the CT side.
So I'm getting a live update from the Twitch chat, Alex. I know we're trying to get answers for this whole Westmelon, watermelon situation. So the etymology, from what I can gather, is that watermelons do not grow natively in Asia. So they import them from the West, a.k.a. West melons. Oh, so they have their own kind of melons, but they want the big green, lovely red ones inside. Yeah, it's a West melon because it comes from the West, I think. That's what one person said in the Twitch chat. That's good enough for me. That's the only source I need at this point. But that's what we've got. That's what we're coming up with. That's what we're sticking with for now, unless you can do some better Googling than that.
Well,
doesn't look good from the first page of results.
No, it doesn't. It says here, China consumes the world. No, that doesn't. That's not a good English. I'm not going to read that one. But watermelons are apparently very popular in China. Very popular. Yeah. Why watermelons are so significant in China?
We've got our best man on the case. Chad Birchall is coming in live and direct. He's found us some sources here. What are Westmelon and Southmelon? A short and sweet post for Friday. Watermelon is named Westmelon because it was first introduced to China via the neighbors of China on the west. Okay, yeah, we're pretty much there.
There we go.
Pumpkin was introduced via the south, so it's named Southmelon. So watermelon is Westmelon, pumpkins are Southmelon.
Today we learned.
Learning a lot today. That's actually one of the best segments we've probably done on Pro League.
Honestly, I mean, it's
quite good.
Informative, it's insightful, and they've lost this round. It seems maybe even the map, as we've just been witnessing round, or rather fight by fight, being taken and lost across the map. A team ace for Team Liquid. They get themselves up to 15. We appreciate Twitch chat for educating us. That's what you're here for.
Yeah. He's always watching.
Twitch chat's always right, you know?
Honestly, they are. This is the first Pro League I've kept my eye on at most games, and most of the time they're pretty spot on, guys. So join in. This is your Pro League this season. We're trying to involve Twitch chat a bit more. And, well, not much left to say about this map, it looks like. Team Liquid looking to close things out, 16-9. Money is broken, to say the very least, for Lynn Vision. And $2,500 per player. It's series point, map point, I should say. And they'll have to buy. There's no saving here. Team Liquid got a wide open net. Just got to convert the goal, and we should be out of here. But it's never ever that easy, I'm afraid. Finding number 16 could be quite an elusive round. Lynn Vision, a very skilled team, and they're going to be proactive with these Desert Eagles, looking for the opening kills. We'll see if they can keep us here a little bit longer.
Well, not going to be fun for them. They can give it a go. It is going to be a nice, diverse cast of weaponry. OC, he's feeling himself up for the peak, up for that early post, pre-aiming the jump, but nothing given over. It's that SMG in Westmelon's hands. YEKINDAR's going to pop through this. He's out into the site investigating the setup. Westmelon has no idea. Not a single clue. And now he's trying to throw the nav flash, but he's sticking out like a sore thumb. Trapped in dark. The molly's going to limit his options. Starry, what can you do? It would have to be heroic. It would have to be gargantuan. One, insufficient. The Deagle makes it interesting. Zaka beheads the Orbar, and he can't get the second across the line. YEKINDAR, too good.
There was a chance there. There was a world where he gets a couple of 1-digs, but it's G. Left in a 3 versus 1 bomb down. He's got a smoke, but no kit. 8 kills to his name. A quieter performance. Yesterday, he was lights out against G2. AWP was very impressive, but I think we might be done here, Mr. Machine.
I think you're right too, Henry. I think this one has concluded. Team Liquid holding on against Lynn Vision's map pick. Fires off some shots into Patsy. The fact he gets away really reduces his chances to 0. YEKINDAR holds, does go down, but the time against him as Rainwaker secures it. A 16-9 to start off the series. Not done yet. Liquid trying to hold on in this mid bracket. And the